This audio was recorded for the Heads and Tails Mental Health Project with Chilli Studios.
Hello, my name's Michael Thomas. I'm 65 years of age, although I may not look it. I've got Asperger's syndrome. Asperger's syndrome is a form of autism for clever people, for high-functioning people. For example, I've got two honours degrees. Now, although most Asperger's people are diagnosed young, I was not diagnosed till I was 46 years of age. That was in 1999. It was quite a relief to know what it was, because I knew there was something not quite right, and I've known that since childhood. But at least there was a name to what my disability was, because it is recognised disability now. I did work as an accountant in an accountant's office, a part-qualified accountant, for about 17 years. But things just got too much, although I wasn't actually sacked. I actually resigned through ill health in 1994, because the job got just a bit too much, I couldn't keep up the deadlines, etc. Now, I don't know if anybody watches Holby City. It's a popular programme on a Tuesday evening at 8 o'clock. He's not in every week, but quite often there's a character in called Jason. Now, he has Asperger's syndrome in real life, and portrayed as an Asperger adult in the hospital drama as well. You can tell he's not quite normal because he talks in a rather staccato manner, more so than I do. But that's good because it shows the general public that Asperger's and autism are lifelong conditions, and not just children's conditions, as some people seem to believe. It's a lifelong thing. Now, I want to mention an anecdote which shows that people can't tell even that I'm autistic. In April 1978, I stayed with somebody called Joy Bullen in Leeds because I had to reside there for a month whilst I was doing an accountancy course, which I subsequently passed. It was an intermediate accountancy examination revision. Now, in 2015, I found that amazingly she's still at the same address 37 years later, so I wrote to her. I got a lovely letter back saying she remembered me. While she didn't want to say anything, she thought I might have been autistic. But I wasn't diagnosed then, so it's remarkable she remembers me among several hundred students. Nearly 40 years later. I'm going to go down and visit her this summer, by the way. Another thing to mention is that 3 weeks ago on ITV's local news programme at 6 p.m, the first article was about a cafe in Gateshead called The Vault, which is about a mile to the east of the Baltic Arts Centre on the riverside. Now, it's run by autistic adults, for autistic adults, so it's open to the public. That's quite good because it shows the public that autistic people are capable of doing things such as cooking and running a business as well. That's really good advert for us. I don't know how well that cafe does, and I haven't yet been there, because I didn't know about it till it was on that programme. I'd also mention in passing that I have the latest 2016 printed edition of Encyclopaedia Britannica. Their article about autism does need updating, so it just talks about children this, children that. I'm actually going to write to the editor in London. And any subsequent editions, either printed or online, might get updated, because it doesn't make it clear that autism is a lifelong condition. A lot of think it's only for children. To conclude, I'd like to say that I've been a member of Chilli Studios, it used to be called Newcastle and Gateshead Art Studio, since 2009. That's an amazing 9 years. One of the longest standing members. It's really been a godsend. And people are very friendly, there's both the staff and the members. You're not pressurised to do anything, but it's developed my team skills, communication skills, relaxation skills, and last but not least, my art skills have developed a great deal as well, which is why I came in the first place, because I very much like art. I think that's about concludes it.